Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert Saturday night. Woohoo! Let's party. I'm trying to get the cat. Rio, come here. Come here. He, of course, as usual, is being a bit of an ass. Oh no, he's here and his cam's set up and everything. He just ate. He's being an idiot. I put his food down. He decided he didn't like his food, so he started eating everything in the apartment, like headphones and anything he could get his lips on. So then I went and stirred his food again. And 45 minutes later, he decided to eat supper. So he just finished eating. He's having his little after dinner bath. Do you want to come up now? Huh? Nobody can see you down there. How's everybody doing? Happy Pride weekend. Hey, it's Pride weekend. I had flirted with the idea of doing a live stream from the drag ball because I think I did that last year or 2 years ago. But it's actually going on right now. So it does go till 11, but I'm not really set up to run out the door and do a remote stream right now. So we're going to have to miss the drag ball. But there's a very high likelihood that I could do a live stream from the parade tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big parade. I don't know if I should do it just members only, maybe. I don't make any money off that. I'm telling you, YouTube hates the gays. Like you used to hear gay content creators talk about how they kind of get the short end of the stick from YouTube. And I got to tell you, when I do anything overtly gay content, my rate of pay is so low, and like you can't find the videos anywhere unless you search them from the title. It's really kind of weird. I mean, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but I think after like 10 months last year, my Pride live stream made $2. So I don't care. I could do it members only. Here he is. He's here. Mr. Blue Eyes. Hi, handsome. Did you have a good supper? Yeah, it was okay. You want to see furries again? They're fun. We have fun. You know what, though? When I was watching back, I think I don't know if it was last year, 2 years ago, I can't recall. It gets really super pixelated. There's a million people standing on my corner, and everybody's got their cell phones. So I'm sure that's why. So the signal struggles sometimes. But maybe if I can just get you guys to shout at me if the signal's dropped and I can go move. We'll see if that can work. Yeah, everybody's complaining about the @ and the names on YouTube. I don't know. I could do it on Discord, Ella. That's a good idea because most of the members are on Discord anyway. That's a good idea. Yeah, the names, I don't know what's going on. It's not just here. Apparently, it's all the live streams. Everybody's name has changed. Val, did you change your name? Oh, it's your fault. Oh, it's Val's fault that the names have changed. I have heard that you can go into your settings and change it, but I'm not sure where. And I can't help you because mine's the Narc Alert, so it's just mine's okay. But it looks weird to me too when I'm reading the chat. It's odd. I mean, I know who most of you are, but it's just weird. Mally says it was the same with the premiere. It was, but then I've also heard it's not just me, it's other channels too. It's a YouTube-wide change. Why do they do stupid shit like this? And not tell anybody. Like, I even Googled it briefly last night and I couldn't find any talk about it. It's a way to integrate to X? Is it integrating with X? I'm not on X. That's Twitter, right? I'm not on that shit. Oh, Heather says, go to your profile and click the pencil icon and you can change it. So there you go. Some Sage advice from down under, from Heather. Talio says, don't freak out any. It was just a guess. Guys, don't freak out. It was just a thought. Okay. Coco, Heather, Fluffy, boom, boom, boom. Top 3 today. And I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you and welcome to Socially Awkward Accountant for joining the team. We're happy you're here. We're happy to see you. Hey, Boss Dino Kai did it. There you go, guys. So that's how you do it. Thank you to Heather. Alerts are so helpful. Yesterday in Discord, Val showed us all how we can watch the stream on mobile and still be able to chat a little. It's not perfect, but it's better than what we struggle with normally. And today, Heather has helped us. Can you please get out of the way? I love you. There you go. Ludi's back. Marigold has a number still, but you know. I mean, I know sites make changes. You know, they change and grow, and users never like the changes. And then sometimes in a month, we like the changes, and it's fine. And we bitch about it every time a change happens, and I get it. Hey, Coffee, how you doing? Sarah, it's in the general thread. But this seems like a stupid change. Like, why do this? Oh. But YouTube is odd. You know, they don't have a way, like, they don't have any way to, like, inform everybody. I mean, I know it would be almost impossible because it's like the whole damn world is a member of YouTube. But they should have an announcements. You know, they do it for, like, oh, today's, it's Pottery Week. Go check out all the pottery YouTubers. You know, we get those banners. Why can't they put a banner like that about things like these name changes? Like, would that not make sense to communicate with your members? Lainey says I get emails from YouTube about other stuff. Yeah, email, that'd work. Community posts. Yeah, well, I tell you, a lot of you guys know I used to work on a site called Blog TV. And I mean, it's just standard. Anytime a site makes any change for any reason, all of the users hate it. Everybody bitches and complains, and they write you letters, and they tell you they're going to quit the site, and it happens all the time. It's just like, sometimes you just got to make changes. So I get it, but this seems like an odd one. Oh no, Coffee's got an abscess in her jaw. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Coffee. I can't imagine how much that must hurt. Oh, fuck. Oh, I feel so bad for you. I understand that is intense pain. I'm sure you'll have 6.5 weeks of recovery, much like Amber. I know you won't. Hang in there, Coffee. I hope things happen quickly. Maybe they could shoot a quick video and upload it. Well, they do have a channel. Like, we get notifications in the YouTube studio. About, you know, YouTube announcements and things like that, but I never saw anything about this. And that's more of kind of creator based rather than general site information for users. But there, I made all my notes. All my notes are done here. All right, so I guess maybe I'll go out and do a bit of Pride, but I'm going to do it on Discord tomorrow. Because then I can, you know, do things that break terms of service on YouTube. Like if there's nudity or music, or if Merc wants to indulge in maple syrup, you know, it's just easier to do that on Discord, of course. I was toying with the idea of going out after the stream to check some of the drag ball, but I don't want to. I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to be hungry and I want to eat. And, you know, we're watching Married at First Sight in the Discord and we're obsessed. So we watched it last night. We got to watch it again tonight. Yeah, just yell at me if it gets weird. Absolutely. It feels more casual on Discord anyway, even if it's the same number of people watching. I guess because there's no rules. It makes perfect sense. If you want to eye fuck yourself while you're deep throating a sausage. Oh my. Didn't you think that was funny that she made that comment? When she was reading the voice notes, when she was going to do the voice note, she giggled at that username's picture because it was her deep throating a sausage. And she said it looked hectic or something. But I thought, would you not think that user is a troll if that's their fucking profile picture? You've never been to Pride, Lucy? Lucy. It's insanely big. It's actually too big now. It's too busy now. I don't even go over to Ground Zero anymore. Pride has gotten so big it came down to where I am. I used to live right in the neighborhood, in the gayborhood, as we say, but I don't live there anymore. But the parade's gotten so big it followed me right back down here. We usually get 1 million people for the parade. 1 million people. And it's supposed to run I think it's supposed to be from 2 till 6. But you know it's not going to start on time because, I'm sorry, sister, those drag queens are never on time to start that damn parade. They never are. And that parade is supposed to be 4 hours long. That parade is never 4 hours long. That damn parade goes until dark. It's the longest damn parade I've ever seen. It's the biggest parade in the city of Toronto. It's way bigger than the Santa Claus parade. It's just fun. Too many people. I don't mind it if I'm not in the middle of the crush. You know, like if I can be a little bit off to the side, I enjoy the atmosphere. I don't like being right in the middle of a big crowd, though. I'm Lil. You miss villainous Mrs. Woody's during Pride. You couldn't even get in there. Is Woody still around? It's still there, yeah. Vox, I used to work at Slack Alice. Do you remember Slack Alice? I worked at Slack Alice. Vox knows my old hood, obviously. My gay bestie Gary and I used to sit on the steps of the Second Cup and mock all the gays. I mean, he's gay, so, you know. I'd go, oh, he's cute. He'd go, oh, sister. He opens his mouth and a bouquet of daisies is coming out. He was one of those very cynical, snotty little queens. Gary, what a crazy person. Coco has a very bad wrist injury. So they're here and they're engaged, but they're in a lot of pain and they're not trying to ignore you. I'll shout you out, Coco. You do? I know. A blast from the past. I think it was called Alice's. No, it was still Slack's. Still Slack Alice when I worked there. Jack changed their name. Yes, we're getting there. I see all the names coming back now. Thank goodness. Thank you so much, Heather. Debbie tried to be here on time. You haven't missed anything. We're just yapping about nothing important. Talio, thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. Talio says, why did my cat scratch at the door the moment she realized we were moving? She doesn't go outside. She is Siamese. Does she hate me? It hurts me. She's beautiful. I see her in your profile picture. She's beautiful. She doesn't hate you. She's just being a weirdo. Cupcakes Are Gay Muffins is a fantastic username. Welcome, Cupcakes. What a great name. And how true is that? Cupcakes are gay muffins. It's like one of the restaurants I used to work at. We had an Adam. We had 2 Adams, and one was small. The shorter guy was straight, and the tall, thin guy was gay. So they were calling them Big Adam and Little Adam. And I said, guys, you're a bunch of men. Don't you think that's demeaning to call him Little Adam? Why don't we call him Adam and Fancy Adam. So that they just started calling them Adam and Fancy. And the gay Adam's name became Fancy. It's funny. Like the cupcakes. Fancy Adam. That's funny. I haven't thought about that in a long time. So, you know what I did? Because we don't have any new, of course, content from the fascinating, titillating Amberlynn Reid. What I did today, because I didn't go for brunch today. Do we know cupcakes are gay muffins? They just changed their name to be funny. Oh, it's Cece. Oh my God. Cece, that's a fantastic name. Morbid Musing, another good name. My God, the community has the best names in here. So what I did today, because I didn't go out for brunch, Uncle Tim's away for the week, I put together a little compilation of clips. All the times Amberlynn talked about pride. Now, not pride. I mean, she talks about pride a lot, but 50% of the time she talks about pride, she's talking about being proud of herself. I'm talking about her specific mentions of gay pride, LGBTQ plus celebration of pride in June is what I'm talking about. Now, you know, I'm not perfect. I might have missed some stuff, but I did my best. The first mention that I saw was from 2016. Now, here's the plan. I'm going to do a double dip on this. I just correlated the rough clips and I stuck them together. So that's what we're going to just react to today because I thought it'd be fun. It's Pride weekend. Let's look at all the times she pretended to enjoy or go to Pride. And then I'm going to do a little bit of editing, clean it up, put some stuff in it, and put it out tomorrow as a separate video. Just AMberlynns Pride experience, right? That's what the other guys do, right? Highlights or something. So, morbid musing. Yeah, apparently if you go to your profile and click on the pencil, you can edit your name. That's what we've been told. I know it's annoying because now we don't know who anybody is when they come in. Silly YouTube. Oh, I think he might be going to his spot. He left a monkey there in his house. It doesn't work on mobile. Yeah, nothing ever does. YouTube mobile isn't that good, is it? You'd think it should be better. Like YouTube Studio on mobile's terrible. I hate it. I can barely navigate that thing. I don't know how Amber does it. Jack says that changes BS. How was I supposed the URL username will eventually be our display names in chat? I know. Like, I'm really glad I'm not on my other account. I never am anymore, to be honest. I'm only ever on this account. It's fine with your phone, Val? Kai's going, yeah, just change it, guys. Just change it back. You'll be fine. I still haven't gone to, still haven't gotten to Ripley's aquarium yet. And now Tim's away for the week. So we'll go probably next week, like I promised you guys a vlog when I finally go to Ripley's. I'll do that. Marigold says, got a little toasted. And I've eaten 2 cookies and a whole bunch of taco dip. Now you're making me want taco dip. This is how it starts. I ended up with a cream pie last week because of something in the Discord chat. We start watching something and then the chat gets unhinged talking about food. And then 4 people in the chat end up ordering whatever it is we've been talking about. Like if we start talking about pizza in the Discord chat, I'm telling you, pizza deliveries must go up all across the nations because we all start ordering pizzas. We're so easily influenced. No, Lucy, I have been. I've been twice, actually. I just like it. So we'll go again. It was a Christmas present, I think. Hey, Merc's favorite Aussie. That would be Heather. On your phone, oh, here. On your phone, click you, and then on your name, and then you see the little edit pencil. So, you know what I'm going to do? That's such a damn good comment. I think we should probably pin that to the top of the chat, and we can just refer people to that when they come in and go, what the hell's going on with my username? I can't pin it. Oh, I can't pin it. I'm sorry. Weird. Oh, well, we'll just have to help a brother out, I guess. I don't know what to tell you guys. We just have to go with the flow for now. So, I can't pin member chats? No. Apparently I can't. It says channel activity, go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, or add as moderator. That's all I can do. Why can you? If you can, you could. It was a statement, not a question. I was double checking because I thought I might have missed that. It seems really odd that I shouldn't. You should be able to pin a member chat, no? What's his pin message? Yeah, but see, it pinned Laney's. I won't block you. I'm going to remove Laney's comment now. Nothing personal, Laney. I just didn't know how to get rid of it. Isn't that weird that I can... That makes no sense. So you can pin a normal message, but not a member? Don't make my head hurt. Yeah, you can't pin a member chat. Isn't that weird? Ethan, we're all confused about this update. Ooh, what's going to happen in Amber's live stream on Tuesday? You know, she's so concerned about the privacy of her members, and now all their names are going to show. Cece said, I'd rather talk about pinning members' chats than watching Amber. You know I'm getting to it, don't you? Sammy Creepers. I just dug up my Asian painted bullfrog because I was worried after not seeing him for a few days. He sucked in so much air to look scary and released a torrent of piss into my hand. I guess he's fine. Well, that's not random at all, Sammy. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. That's very funny. If you're in the Discord, you could drop a picture of him in our warning. We have a thread under pets that's called warning, and it's mostly spiders. But I'd love to see your pissy bullfrog. So funny. Oh my god, that's too funny. I shall release the round boy into the chat. I was just I was making a short the other day of all the animals that we saw in Costa Rica on our last trip, and there's a frog in there. It's not a fancy frog, though. It's just a regular frog. It's not one of your fancier frogs. Although Costa Rica is known for pretty fancy frogs, but it wasn't one of them. I don't even think we saw a red dart frog. And, you know, the place is usually lousy with dart frogs. I don't know if we did or not. I don't think we did. Hey, Merc, I'm currently building the Lego Simpsons house. Oh, that's nice, Star. That must be a big project. Star is a big Lego fan. So it breaks Star's heart when he sees Amber frigging around, with all her builds. She's got very important builds to do. I have to change. I'm just changing my desktop. I just changed my folder for my desktop slideshow. It's fun because I'm seeing new pictures that I haven't seen in a long time. Did I see a lot of snakes? I saw quite a few. We saw 1, 2, 3. This time we saw 3 different eyelash pit vipers. Oh no, 4. 2 yellow, 2 regular, and a boa. Boa. Oh, thank you. I gotta find it over here though. Thank you, Heather. There. All right, we're set. We've got the instructions. Yeah, put a picture in the hobbies. I guess hobbies. I love. Oh, my favorite picture just came up on my. I don't know if I can show you. Lainey, you're gonna hate this, but some of the Spood people will like this. I don't know how to. It's my favorite picture. I think I talked about it last week, and I posted it in the scary thread. Bye, Lainey. Look at him. Look at him. He needs to be bigger. Look at him. Get Merc out of the way. Look at him. There. Isn't that cool? That's a whipless scorpion. What's his name? Whipless tails. Whiptail scorpion? I forget what they're called. I love this guy. Look at him. He's eating. He's eating. All right, I'll take him off. I saw we had spider fans. I got excited. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. It's safe, all you spider haters. It's gone. Okay, well, a big ugly spider is a... Oh, good for them. A big ugly spider is a nice segue into our video for today. La la la. Oh, who's that? Well, like I said, this is a little compilation that I put together. I've got way too many windows open. I'm like Amberlynn Reid up in here. This is a little compilation of all her Pride. Yeah, there might have been a couple times she mentioned it that I didn't clip it, but all her important Pride messages. Like I said, we started in... You want to see the frog? You guys, I'm a sucker. If you ask me, can you see the animal? Is a boring frog. Where the hell is he? Here. Oh my God. Hi, I'm new to the internet. I've never done this before. Do you want a quick tour of all the animals before we get into Amber? I don't understand why. Okay, there. Why? Do I have to choose which app to open my photos in? You know I always use the same app. All right, I'll show you a quick walkthrough of our animals. Val will like this anyway. How do I do this? I think I have to take this off the screen. There. This one's hard to see. This is a tarantula. Tarantula. I believe Val spotted that one on one of our night hikes. Just another shot of the tarantula. Am I buffering? Another tarantula. Could be the same tarantula. Buffering from... Oh, Val's. Could be the same one. Could be a different one. I don't know. We saw lots of them. I mean, we saw... I don't know. What did you think, Val? 10, 12? Between the two night hikes we did? The place is lousy. Now, you can't see. This is a terrible picture, but... Up here, in this part of the tree, is actually a kinkajou. It's a terrible picture. You can't see him, but I know he was there because I was there. Means nothing to you because you can't see it, but that was the animal I wanted to see when I was there because I haven't had the opportunity to see one in a night hike. Here's the slothy sloth. Is that the only one? Yeah. Mr. Slothy Sloth. Again, that's not even... Look at his face. He's seen some shit, this guy. I keep telling you, these guys, they look like they're on acid. And that was one of the pit vipers that we saw. I think that was the one we saw with the guide. And then I spotted one another night when we went out. Me and the boys went out on our own. These are leafcutter ants. In case you haven't heard me talk about them enough, what they do is they cut these perfect circles out of the leaves. They take them all back to their house. They don't eat these leaves. They chew up these leaves and make a pulp. And on the pulp, a mold grows, and they eat the mold. So they're actually like tiny little farmers. This one, leafcutter ants, my favorite of all the ants. And they go for miles. Like, it looks like a rope. There's so many of them, it's thick, and it looks like a rope. And they just go for miles, kilometers into the jungle. Where we were, the place was lousy with these big blue crabs everywhere. So they were kind of cute. Another tarantula. Whoop-ah. Sorry, spider haters. Here's it's actually a different pit viper. It looks like the same because he's on the same fence, but it's a different pit viper. That was my baby, the one I spotted. Capuchin and mum baby. Capuchin and baby. And this is the yellow one. Aren't they stunning? I love the yellow one. Look at the color of that thing. Gorgeous. And it's hard to tell, but they have these little bumps here and here that look like eyelashes, and that's why they're called eyelash pit vipers. You don't want to get too close to those. I do not know why the crabs are blue. Do you know, Mally? This is the boa we saw. There's his little face, looking straight at the camera. And this guy we just saw when we were walking off the beach to go back to the path. He was just hanging out there. Turtle. Just a yellow belly. I think they're called yellow-bellied turtles. Of course, these fancy guys. This was from some of these shots are from in the Jaguar Rescue Center. Clearly this one is. You can tell by the bolts. The bolts in the limbs, the tree limbs given away. Just another picture of him. He was so handsome. Look at him face. He's so, like, how does nature come up with these colors? It's just awe-inspiring. This is called an agouti. They're everywhere. They're like, not cappy, agouti, much smaller. They're like about this big. They're about Rio sized. And they're everywhere. They're like squirrels. They're everywhere, but they're very fast. You usually see them early in the mornings. But they're all over the place. And that shot doesn't show it very well, but they're kind of built, like their back legs are like little deer legs. Like they're kind of on an angle. They're really cute. More pretty burbs at the rescue center. And this one's Val's favorite is the toucan. We couldn't get a good shot of him. He was given where he was, but that's not bad. And spider monkey, because they're just funny. They're not my favorite monkeys, but I like they're funny. Look at him. What's he thinking about? Now, I'm going to make Val cry, but this is the guy that they rescued after this little monkey spent 30 years living in a dark basement in somebody's house before he was rescued. And that's why he's here in this enclosure, because obviously he cannot be released to the wild. He doesn't know how to be a monkey anymore. He needs people to take care of him. But yeah, it was like a family had him in a dark basement alone for 30 fucking years. And they finally brought him here. So he's got a much better life now. Thank God for the Jaguar Rescue Center, right? Val, stop crying. Just a big alligator that was there at the rescue center. Not a caiman, an alligator. The ones we keep seeing are... The little guy that lived on our property was a caiman. This is, of course, my bongo, my favorite animal in the world right now, next to Rio. Look at him. And the boys. Bongo and the boys. No, they're girls, actually. But look at the face. He looks wise. He looks so wise. This is a nurse shark that we saw on Monkey Island. She's just chilling around the lobster pen looking for a free meal. And it feels like it's skipping sometimes. These were some geckos that were cannibalizing each other. And I got a little video of it, but it was really weird. Like, one of them was definitely eating the other one. And then there was a third one just hanging around. I think this one was the one that was getting eaten. It was really quite gruesome. I didn't know geckos were cannibals. Some big bug. I don't know. Some big bug. This is a terrible picture, but it's like a stingray. That was just by the docks. In Bocas del Toro. Is that it? That must be it. Is that the last one? Must be the last one. So there you go. That's our little, that's your little animal slideshow. So those were all the animals that we saw this time on this trip. That's not any other trips of mine. That's just this singular trip. Telling you, we saw so much. We were so lucky. Let's see it again. I didn't know geckos were cannibals either, Mally. Maybe they were just fighting to the death. No, Sammy, I haven't been in there yet. As soon as I'm done the stream, I'll go check. I promise you. Share screen. It sure looked like they were eating each other, but maybe they weren't. Sea flaps. Ocean potatoes. That's funny. That's funny. So yeah, like I've said, that was a blessed trip. I saw more animals on that trip than I've ever seen in a single trip, for sure. For sure. I'm on live chat for once in my life. Sometimes geckos will eat each other. It's something that can happen. Okay. Thank you, Kelly, because that was definitely a gecko munching on. I was like, first, I don't know why. It just, but here's the thing, he got away. They didn't actually cannibalize him. It looked like they were eating on him, but he got away. Manatees are perfect, Talio. Non-combative and just eats greens. You know that there's a manatee rescue center in Iquitos, Peru that I didn't get to that I'd like to get to. Because they're pretty cool, right? They're just so big and blubbery and happy. They seem like big, blubbery, happy. Geckos are interesting. Geckos are interesting. Yeah, Ella likes a cannibal. All right. You've distracted me long enough. We're going to watch this Amber Pride's Pride Weekend. Woo woo, celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. Vixen Blossom says, I'll never understand why Reddit doesn't like you, Merc. Vixen, you and me both. I just don't get it, man. I really don't think I deserve the fucking hate I get. And I don't give a shit. It's fine. I can't change it. They're going to think what they're going to think. But holy cow, they really don't like me. Yes, Jack, to be fair, Reddit doesn't like a lot. You know, it's because they're not happy within themselves. And I'm not going to, I don't care. Yeah, the Reddit's going to Reddit, you know. They think I'm a narc. Well, isn't that the easiest thing to call me because my channel's called the Narc Alert? I always think when I say that, can you just show me some proof? Can you show me where I tick some of those boxes of the actual traits of narcissism? I'd love to know where it is that shows up because I'm not seeing it, but you know, Reddit's gonna Reddit. That's fine. It's fine. Reddit, and Jack says Reddit is the old man yelling at the cloud. Listen, Reddit's could be getting some serious changes happening. You know, that H3, that whole lawsuit thing that's going on with Denims and Frogan and the other one, Casey Tron. Well, the Reddit mods of the H3 Snark Reddit are being called in on that lawsuit as well. It could really dramatically change the landscape of the Snark world. And I don't know that that's a bad thing. I don't know that's a bad thing. I know, but I'm not really mentioning them. I'm just mentioning it's Ella. I'm taking an exception to the rule because I'm not really talking about H3. I'm talking about the lawsuit itself. Subreddits tend to be dramatically different. I got to be honest. I did, because I can get very mean to Amber. Yeah, unlike the other people who call her a murderer and a pedophile. I'm not the fucking worst one out there, I'll tell you that. I have a whole channel dedicated to somebody else. Yeah, talking about somebody else. Yeah, I'm the only one. Did you know that I'm the single only Amberlynn Reid channel, and I'm so mean to her, meaner than everybody? Are you really kidding me? I can't even with you people. Have you seen the other Amberlynn Reid channels out there? Let's be real. We just have silly fun. We don't accuse her of being a criminal pedophile and shit like that. Come on. Let's be real. At this point, I'm too old to give a shit anymore. I just want to travel. I just want to travel. I mean, every channel gets haters. Can you name me a single Amberlynn Reid reaction channel that does not have haters? Everybody has haters. It's just part of the game. It's just part of the game. That's all. Listen, Heather, you know what I just found out? Because I'm taking this primate conservation course, because that interests me more than subreddits, to be honest. There are no primates in Australia. What the hell's wrong with Australia? No primates except for the humans? Come on. Come on. That's crazy town banana pants. Even Jenna Marbles had haters. My friend Brent runs a friggin' van life channel. The guy is like the nicest human that's ever walked on the planet. Older guy, drives around in his van with his beautiful dog. He has haters. Like, make it make sense. It's free. People just really like to bitch about stuff, you know. It's just funny. Who hates Brent? He gets dislikes on his videos, Ella. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you dislike this video? It's a sweet guy driving around BC with his dog. What the hell? He doesn't even say anything controversial ever. It's so ridiculous. You can't give energy and focus to the haters. That's how I'll wrap this up. Everybody's going to have haters. You're always going to have haters. They're going to say things that are not true. And these days, it doesn't take, all it takes is one person to say something and 50 other people agree with it. And then all of a sudden it becomes canon, whether it's true or not. And you can't change it. So, I just don't go on Reddit anymore. Mally says, I've watched a few reactors slowly lose their patience with Amber. So many of you guys are just done with their shit. I'm just bored with her. I don't really need to lose my... when I do that stuff, that's reacting. It's called a reaction channel. You want to be entertaining and reactive, right? Honestly, I'm not that invested in Amber. I don't really care. And she's just boring right now. So I'm not really done with her shit. I don't care. She doesn't impact my life. But I wish she would be more interesting, because as somebody who reacts to her, it would be a lot more fun if she did something. So, alligator's gonna alligate, Danny Moore says. A new lol count must be found. Yeah, it's really hard though, because Amber is, I gotta tell you, we gotta give her props. Amber is unique in her lol cowardness. Because she's horrible, but she's really not evil. I mean, I know in the last year or two, channels have really ramped her up to being the single most evil human on the planet, who's done everything out of malice and hate since, I guess, the womb. But she's not. She's just a selfish, nasty narcissist. So she's fun to pick at because, it never used to be serious. It was just her being shitty. But I don't know. And then people just go to the other big girls. Well, I mean, I don't care about Amber being big. Honestly, I care more about her rank personality than her size. So for me, it's not as easy as just swap in another heavy girl. That's not what this is about. So it's hard to find. She's a very unique character that will be hard to replace. I'll give her that. And, I think that's proven by all the channels that we've all been trying other characters and whatnot. Nobody gets the same kind of views. Yeah, Vanf, not, yeah. I have a hard time though. I could certainly foster a lot of engagement if, I could change how I did things and become, I don't know, nastier or something and create more controversy and get more. My engagement's pretty high without being controversial though. I don't know. Make H3 roast iDubbbz. I think it's been done to death. Honestly, I think it's been done. I've got to tell you, I watch every damn one of those videos. I am so up to date on that lawsuit. I know everything that's going on with those 3 creators. I'm here for it. It's the best drama. But generally, we can't talk about that here because you're not allowed to mention H3 and Ethan Klein. Even though this time they're clearly on the right side of the argument. But The obsession with Marigold says the obsession with prosecuting Amber for her thought crimes and analyzing everything she's ever said in relation to her sexuality is kind of ruining the fun. Yeah, it's gotten way too serious. Like, it's not messy fun anymore. But that said, let's watch this video because a lot of this is old messy fun. It's old messy fun when Amber actually had face-to-face interactions with other human beings. And that was fun, right? Ramsey? I kind of tuned out. I think he gets sentenced in a month or something, and his friend Hank hates him now. Like, he's done. He's well and clearly done. Nobody knows how to have fun. They're all just so damn serious. I don't get it.
Destiny got.
Oh my god, my headphone's actually working. Isn't that a brilliant thing? You know, I get it in a sense. You know, I certainly get the human. You know, we like to hate a common enemy and band together and pick on them, and like we like to have messy fun and laugh and do all that shit. I understand it. And we're not the only community on YouTube that does it. Reaction channels are a big part of YouTube. But yeah, some people just some channels get really ugly about it and so hateful and very righteous. And, you know, like I think, good Lord, if somebody pawed through my life with the fine-tuned comb that they do Amber's, man, you'd find a lot of shit in there too. And guess what? They'd find shit in your life too. You know, anybody who's examined that deeply under a microscope, I don't know. I just want to react to her videos. I don't want to dig into her history and psychoanalyze everything she's ever said since she was 8 years old. That's not my gig. I just want to react to her videos and have a giggle. Anyway, enough said about that. Look at this face. Look at this precious little twinkle star. She doesn't look fat here yet. This is, I believe, from 2016. And like I said, this is all just rough. It's just rough cuts put together. So, you know, bear with the chonkiness of the clips. But let's go. Amberlynn, first mention of Pride, 2016.
Yeah. Destiny got this shirt in the mail. She saw it on Facebook and she really wanted it. It's gay pride, but it's like lightsabers.
It's lightsabers. Star Wars people. See, even I know it's not the Trek, it's the Wars. Star Wars people, have you ever had a lightsaber? It's a lightsaber.
Really wanted it. It's gay pride, but it's like lightsabers. That's what it's called, right, baby? Lightsabers. Oh my god, I hate myself.
Sorry, editing Merc will fix this later. Oh. Watch how many times. This is kind of about Pride, you know, this Pride adjacent, but watch how many times she puts food on this fork. Watch how many times she dips this fork into food to put more food on the fork. This is incredible.
It is Pride Month, by the way. Hi! Hello, fellow family out there. It's June 1st. Pride Month.
She's still going.
I used to be very
girl
in your face, like I'm a lesbian, like preach pride.
She's not anymore.
And I've gotten very low key with that lately. But since it's Pride Month, I kind of want to maybe make some videos about my coming out and, you know, past relationships or whatever. Or just like things regarding that. I kind of want to do a...
She's not done.
Sexuality.
Do you think she's actually trying to get every fucking noodle from that plate onto this fork full of food? It's like, it's a lot of food manipulation going on here.
Sexuality. Why is that a weird word? Like that type of video, like a LGBTQ Q&A. I feel like they might have tags like that on YouTube. I don't really know though, but I feel like that's like perfect because I had a lot of questions, and I mean a lot of questions on Snapchat of people questioning their, orientation, and
Do it again, Amber.
they're like,
Do it
what
again,
was your
Amber.
coming out? How did you know?
Do it again. Yes.
It's almost like the best way for me to say it is like penis. Why am I talking about this while I'm eating? Penis grosses me out.
One more time.
So this is a really sweet story that I want.
15 times Ella counted. Maybe it's just a nervous habit. Yeah, but she knows that that is going in her mouth. Nervous habit is playing with your food on the plate, not putting 4 cups of pasta on a fork. It's amazing the volume of food that she actually can fit on one fork. I don't think forks are actually engineered to carry that much food in one load, but
I want to share with you guys before.
Yeah, penis. She's not big on the penis, Val.
So this is a really sweet story that I want to share with you guys. Before Crystal came to Kentucky, she was with a friend at a transgender pride. And one of my subscribers came up to her and said, "Are you Crystal?" And Crystal was like, "Yeah, I'm Crystal." And they're like, "Oh my God, I've seen you on Amberlynn's vlogs. I'm a really big fan of Amberlynn. Like, I'm obsessed with Amberlynn. I love her, and I want to give you a shirt to give her." So this is the shirt. And if you were watching this, I thought that was the sweetest thing in the whole world.
It's got a shirt.
Just to take note, this is the first thing I've ever gotten from a subscriber. And I just want to say this means the world to me. And
does that design mean anything? She said Crystal was at Trans Pride, and somebody gave her that shirt. That shirt doesn't fit her, Lucy. Come on. Look at how small. It looks like a normal size shirt. How do you give Amberlynn's girlfriend a shirt? Do you happen to have a 6X hanging around? No, we never saw that shirt again. She's so happy. It's the first thing anybody ever gave her.
I teared up a bit.
That's the Human Rights Campaign logo. Thank you, Bobby. I had a feeling it probably had some meaning to it. Of course, she's not going to tell us.
I will keep this forever. So I just thank you so much. And Crystal loves that you went up to her and talked to her. She loved that so much.
So I just uploaded my Pride experience video.
Okay, in this clip, what's annoying to me is the way the plate, every time she takes a fork full of food, the plate rocks on the table. It's a lot of ASMR.
It is a short one. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you don't like short videos, which I find really weird because I feel like my videos are so boring. It's like, how do you have the attention span to watch the whole thing?
Well, that's where we come into play, Amber. We help the people get through your videos, because to this day they're still very boring. But go on. You're welcome, Freya.
I just feel like there's a fit. Certain videos have a fit to be long, and the other videos have a fit to be short. I know you guys are gonna be like, "What?" I just feel like
you guys aren't content creators. You wouldn't understand. Some videos have a fit, and they have a fit to be long and a fit to be. But it's complicated. I'm a content creator. You wouldn't understand. I know you're going, "What?" It's so baffling. I don't understand the concept of long and short videos.
Mukbangs, those can be long. Sit there, ramble, just eat, hang out. Certain type of videos, like my Pride experience. If you guys hear that, Twinkie's drinking water. My Pride experience, I don't know how to make that any longer without
showing things,
making it boring, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it.
And this tells you exactly why she's not a creative, artistic person, and she's really not a content creator. She thinks sitting here on eating food on a wobbly cardboard box is worthy of hours-long content. But going out to a festival, she doesn't know how to make that not boring. What? What? You go to Pride and you don't know how to make Pride, the most colorful thing to look at of all the festivals going. There's no festival that does it better than Pride. Okay, to be fair, I used to say, the Rose Bowl parade, I used to go, listen, the football players are putting the gays to shame, because back in the day, the Pride Parade was just homosexuals on pickup trucks with dance music playing. But now it's there's lots of stuff and bright things and beautiful costumes and things to look at. How is that boring? And this isn't.
What I'm trying to say. Okay, so I just uploaded my Pride video and I'm confused. I really am. I know it was almost 6 minutes long, but I felt like I didn't know how to make it any longer.
She went to the Pride Festival and she only got under 6 minutes of usable content? Girl, what's wrong with you?
Because I really just wanted to talk about my Pride experience and there wasn't really much more I could say about it. And 9 out of 10 of my videos are long. They're over 13 minutes. They're about 14, 15, 16 minutes.
People were mad at her.
And it's like no one notices when I post a long video. And then when I post a video that is 6 minutes long, everyone's like, Amberlynn only up.
When is this? How many years ago is this? Oh, I can't tell because it's my video. It's like 1 hour ago. Shit, I should have kept the original. So she's already bitching at her subscribers. I don't know how long ago. Well, we do know how long ago. I guess this was probably 2016, 2017. And people are telling her exactly what we're saying here. How come your Pride video is so goddamn short? And she's saying, when I do a long video, nobody gives me credit for it. But I do a short video and you all complain about it. It's stupid.
Uploads short videos. Like, I don't understand that. It's confusing. I just want everyone to know some videos will be shorter than others. Not all of them will be long. But if you clicked on it knowing it was 6 minutes, like, there's no reason to comment about it. Is there? I don't know.
So this is now part of the clips of that video. And it's true. It was really short. And I will say, until she went with her mom last year, this is the most Pride this is the longest Pride celebration she's been to. What is she even showing? She's not even showing anything good at the Pride Festival. Is there no stages there? Is there no performers? I mean, we do get a little drag queen later, but like she shows an icy thing. She shows the friggin'... she doesn't even know how to film a festival and make it interesting.
Okay, so we have been at Pride for almost like 3 hours now. We've been walking and such, and we finally found a spot to sit. So that's a plus. I got Becky this shirt. I'll show it to you guys later, but it's been really fun and really nice. I've enjoyed myself.
We've been here for 3 hours. That's a phony smile. I know, I do it for thumbnails all the time. Because it makes your whole face light up, but it's like this, right? Like phony smile. I don't understand why she's... And also, I love that she said her big comment is, we've been here for 3 hours. We finally found a place to sit down. She must have been exhausted walking around. Everybody else wanted to walk around. This is when she was with Rafe and the other one. I forget their names right now.
Okay, we're literally on the side of the road with a bat.
I legit carry a baseball bat in my car 24/7.
Yeah.
If it's not a Louisville Slugger, it's not right.
Something is dragging under the car.
It's some...
Girl, you're so I'm sorry. Anybody that's really going to come for you, she doesn't look... You look like the doughboy. No, just because you're holding a bat doesn't make you an effective... Somebody's going to take that bat away from you and crack your skull. Don't use weapons unless you're well versed in knowing how to use them, because they will be used against you. And why do you need that? You're just sitting on the side of the road. It's the middle of the day. I assume you're in the area where Pride is. Why? Why? I know the States is dangerous, but really? Just because you're on the side of the road, you need to pull out a weapon? It's a little much, girl.
underpinning. It's a covering for the exhaust. Our car's kind of shit, not gonna lie. But
so some dude in a motorcycle is gonna come and help us. He just went home for a second to get something. I don't even know. So that's what we're doing. You with a bat though.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh,
Wait
I
for the
am
haters
aware that
like-
crimes happen in the day, but are you telling me this is going to be effective against some big motherfucker comes up and decides to kick the crap out of her? First of all, how fast can this person get up from a sitting position on the ground? Tell me that. Not quick. This is not a person with cat-like reflexes. I'm not seeing a highly effective tool here. Come on. She's just trying to look tough. It's just all theater.
next.
Yes,
Hey y'all,
Rio's,
so we just got back from the Pride.
those are Rio's back toes, and the front part here is the monkey, his monkey.
Parade. I honestly did not vlog much. I am very sorry, but it was so much fun. I did a
Best day
ton
of
of
her life.
walking. I did really good because I did end up wearing my old tennis shoes. I just thought, you know what? I'd rather wear those because I don't want to be Babs. Okay, baby. I don't want to be super uncomfortable. And I had a
She just licked her lip after the dog licked it. But she's a germaphobe, right? After the dog licked her lip, she licked the spot where the dog licked. Ew, look. Ew. If I had to see it, so do you look.
I
Okay,
just
slow
thought,
it
you know
down.
what? But it's supposed
Oh,
to
poop.
pass. So
What did I
dude,
do?
Next.
and I had a great time. So I bought some pins. Be Babs. Okay, baby. I don't want to be super
Did you see that?
uncomfortable. And I had a great time. So I bought
Ugh.
some pins.
It's so gross.
Oh, I always call them pins. I don't know why. She calls them buttons. This one says, oh my God, Babs. Baby love, calm down. This one says, let's be bully free. This is the first one I bought because for real.
Showed it to you.
I think this is backwards. I'm sorry, y'all.
How nothing is your life that you go to Pride with your friends and the biggest thing you're going to vlog about is some stupid fucking pins? This is not even something that requires a conversation. It's something you buy for a couple of bucks on the fairground and you stick on your t-shirt and you're done. She's going to tell you which one she got, which one she bought together, go over each one of the... This is ridiculous. This is so nothing. She's got nothing to talk about.
And then this one says love with a heart. This is the second one I bought. And then I bought this one. It says gay AF. It is backwards because of my camera, so I do apologize. And then I bought this one and this one together. This one says, wait, no. I bought these two together. And
Who
then this one
cares?
says-
Nobody fucking cares when you bought which goddamn button. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I can't get over it. You went to Pride. You didn't show an event. You didn't show a performer. You didn't show any parade. You didn't show any drag queens. You showed nothing except yourself buying buttons. And then you went home and talked about the buttons. Good Lord.
be proud. So I got those, and then I got a really big Pride Parade flag.
Lesbian symbols.
It's with the lesbian symbols, so I can show you guys that when I like open it and stuff. I'm not gonna open mine right now, but yeah, I had so much fun, and I walked the whole time. Like, honestly, that surprised me because I was scared because of the heat and the crowds, and like I am
I don't
morbidly
know,
obese,
Ludi, how
but I
many
actually
years?
was able to do it, and that was actually kind of nice. And I'm already planning on going next year. Like, I had a ton of fun. It was nice to be around people
Going next
who
year.
like accepted you, and like it felt like a family. It was funny though because there were protesters there, and I went and listened to the protesters because I think it's really funny. And one of the protesters was like, people need to stop putting penises where they don't belong. And I'm just like, what? And then at one point they're like, y'all need to stop being perverts. And I looked, there was this girl next to me. She was like this butch lesbian. She was really cute. And I look at her and I was like, what if I want to be a pervert? And she started cracking up, but it was really funny.
I don't believe any of that happened. I don't believe any of that story happened. I don't believe any of it happened. This is a girl who says she can't yell bingo in the bingo hall when she's sitting beside her mother. But she's wandering around Pride, and she finds the protesters, and she decides to go insert herself into that. The girl who can't yell bingo. And then just starts making funny quips to all the people around her. That's not Amberlynn Reid. That's not who she is. She doesn't do that. I'm sorry. That's a fucking lie. Oh, yeah, no, of course she didn't film it. Because filming protesters at Pride, well, that wouldn't be interesting for your vlog, would it? And she makes it sound like she broke loose from the pack of her friends and she went to watch this protest going on, but, you know, because she likes that, because they're so funny. Oh my God, it's all... Yeah, then they all clapped exactly, Christy. And then they wept and hugged each other.
Yeah, I had so much fun, y'all. Like, it was a great time, and I know Becky had a really good time.
I believe that when she was with her group of friends, they walked by and said, "Oh, look, there's some protesters over there." And she probably saw some protesters. And maybe somebody had a sign that said about perverts, and one of her friends made the comment, "What if I want to be a pervert?" Sounds like something Rafe would say. I don't believe that story, though.
Really good time. Yeah.
Car issue.
We did have car issues.
I got it at Pride last year.
Yeah, I remember that. Are we going to Pride this year again? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, my finger was in the way. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Lucy, she really did spend more time talking about it than recording it. And she can't wait to go next year. I'm so excited.
There are Trixie and Conti t-shirts.
Hey, look, remember Eric?
But I'm a little bit country, a little bit garbage. We're going to wear those.
Oh,
Is that the one that
I think I fucked up clipping this. I think we get this twice.
we got you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just go with it.
did you see the Pride section at Target?
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah, they didn't have any pins. Where'd you guys find the pins? What? I thought you were going to wear that last Saturday. I was going to, but then Ricky decided that he wanted us to wear our Trixie and Conti t-shirt. But I'm a little bit country, a little bit garbage. We're going to wear those.
Is that the one that we got you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see the Pride section at Target?
Why does she have to say that? Because it's on camera and she wants everybody to know how generous she is. Thank you for the super chat, Freya Phrases. Trixie and Katja mentioned, wow. I'm a little bit country, you're a little bit garbage. Why does she have to point that out? Oh, is that the one we bought for you? Did I buy that for you? Like, who fucking cared? Why do you have to do that? You just want everybody to know.
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah, they didn't have any pins. Where'd you guys find the pins?
It was in the boys section. You didn't see the Pride section right there?
I'm telling you guys, that one did not have like anything that you guys.
That means all the Pride stuff was bought already, which is a good thing.
I mean, for like the overall picture, but
You know, and that's just a shitty thing to say to your friend too, right? He's upset because he didn't get any of the pins because they were all sold out, and her immediate response is, "Well, no, it's a good thing." He's bitching about not getting the pins. Be with your friend. Ride with your friend for a minute. Yes, it's a great thing that everything's sold out for Pride. Yes, that's great, but that's not what he's talking about. Jack says Target has a Pride mice cat toy set. I think Rio's had Pride toys before. I'm not sure. It's too late this year. Pride's tomorrow. Maybe next year, Jack.
I mean, true.
I was wanting to get me some of those pins.
Me. Thank you.
I had to keep this in because look what she ordered. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming.
We've seen some of it in there.
Look at orange chicken.
So the whole point of us going on this trip was to go to Pride, but also we just wanted to get away and have a good time, and we have succeeded in that. I feel like I've had a way better time than I even anticipated. We ended up not going to Pride though today. We were gonna go, but Eric and Ricky ended up going way before us, and they ended up leaving just about.
Get your pens and papers out, because she's got a list of excuses for why she didn't go to Pride that's longer than my leg, I swear to God. Off you go, Amber. Give us all the reasons why you went all the way to Lexington and didn't attend Pride.
About an hour into it, Eric has blisters, so do I. I have blisters from walking all day yesterday, doing mini golf and at the arcade. I wore the wrong shoes. They said it was super hot out there, that protesters were screaming with and to, you know, obviously the people attending Pride, and that it was so hot that they were like melting.
Why are the protesters screaming an issue? Because the day before you told us how much fun it was to go in there and be sassy to them and listen to them. But today, no, it's too scary. I can't go to Pride. There's a protester.
And on top of all of that, Becky has been experiencing some anxiety about Pride. It's something she's been trying to ignore. It's the drive there. It's the fact that Pride is in downtown. Becky's not good with driving in, you know, areas like that. The protest.
So, but you're with Rafe and Hannah, right? Aren't you? Or is this a different year? I think this is a different year, actually. So now everything, yeah, well, wait, we're just going to get into the litany of Beck excuses now.
Testers are freak her out. The heat is really, really getting to her and things like that. I really wanted to go to Pride, but I would never take away the fact that Becky isn't doing that great right now.
She really wanted to go, you guys. But it was Beck. Okay, Beck's got anxiety about the protesters. Beck doesn't want to drive downtown. Ricky told Beck that it's really hot. Amber's got blisters. But she really wanted to go, but she, you know, she respects her partner, guys. She's a really good girlfriend, okay? Her only number one constant concern is Beck. And if Beck's not comfortable going, well then damn it, she's not going either.
And also on top of that, I have some horrible blisters. So maybe it's a good thing that we're not going.
And on top of that, it's a bad day for me.
I don't know if you guys heard Becky, but also on top of that, it is a bad day for her. And I think everything just kind of like came down at once, and we just realized.
Can we just look at the golden sunshine glow on the cat right now? Rio, you're walking in sunshine. Oh, and now he's not.
No, it said bad date.
Yeah, bad day, bad date. This is actually the birthday of one of her nephews that died, so it is like a bad day. It's just like everything kind of came down at once.
Now, I'm sorry. I have much sympathy for people who mourn, and I know everybody mourns differently, and you're entitled to that. But I find this comes up a lot with Beck. It's like, oh, it's the 8th anniversary. It's the birthday of somebody who passed 8 years ago, who was my cousin's wife's kid. Like, you know, you don't have to spend the whole day mourning a distant relative that passed a long time ago. It's nice to remember people, but I don't think even they would want you to wreck your whole day. You went to Pride, but now you can't go because you're too upset because one of your cousins who passed away years ago, it's their birthday today. So that means you can't go to Pride? I don't know. Ella says, I've always wondered why they decided to go if Beck knew it was on the nephew's birthday. Like, it's not like they didn't know exactly. Good point, Ella. And yes, Madam Fluffy, nobody needed to know that. Beck said it's a bad date. That's all she said. It's all they said. But I do wonder, you know, like, honestly, why would you go exactly? Why would you go? If you're so still bothered by it, why would you go? And conversely, unless it happened in the last year, I don't think the birthday of somebody who passed over a year ago should affect you to the point that you can't even enjoy a day. That seems a lot. I mean, if it was a closer, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems like a lot to me.
But it's okay. Like, we're still here. We're having a good time. We're still sporting our pride. We have seen so many pride people out just at the places we've went to today. So that's been super exciting. You know,
Yeah,
it's just,
so you don't have to
this
go.
is definitely a day where Lexington is coming together and just, you know,
Yeah.
it's all about us today. No.
See, it's a day when Lexington's coming together. You don't have to go to Pride. It's all about everybody there today. So even though she didn't go to Pride, you know, there was people in the coffee shop that had a Pride pin on. So it's like the same as supporting your community. If you glance at somebody else who did support your community, it's the same thing. You know, just because she's a lesbian, that just means she's an amazing supporter of Pride. She doesn't have to do anything.
You know, I'm probably not going to do Pride this year. You know, I know you're definitely not doing Pride this year.
This is an interesting clip. Let's watch this. Beck says, I'm not doing Pride this year. And then Beck says, oh, I know you're definitely not doing Pride. In other words, this has been discussed. Amber didn't have a good time at Pride. She didn't want to go back to Pride. And Beck knows this. This is clearly a conversation they've already had. But Amber wants to always appear like the politically correct best lesbian ever that lesbianed. And she's going to pretend here that she's really sad because Beck doesn't want to go and she really wanted to go. But she starts making the cry face before Beck says, I know you don't want to go. So she gets busted. And then she changes it at the end and says, yeah, it's because I'm sad. I'm scared. Watch this clip. Watch this clip. It's so funny. It's subtle, but it's so funny.
You know, it's all about us today. No.
Watch.
You know, I'm probably not going to do Pride this year.
Look at her face.
You know, I know you're
I'm so
definitely not doing Pride this year.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Next.
And then she quickly changed the subject. And went on to something else. But isn't that funny? She was really trying to pretend like she was really trying to throw Beck under the bus. Like Beck doesn't want, I wanted to go. I can't go because you wanted to go. And then, oh yeah, she just called me out. Yeah, I'm scared. Of what? Oh, she's funny, eh? In the olden days. Hey, Penny, I saw you slip in here. Thank you for your super chat, Penny. Penny says, hello, how are you? Let me raise a point. How would she get to Pride without Beck? That is absolutely true, except they were there with that one year. They were there with... She couldn't. Too long didn't watch. She couldn't. But the previous year, they were there with Eric and Ricky. Madam Fluffy says, you know she chewed Beck out after that stream ended. I bet you she did. They don't miss a trick, those narcs.
Oh my god, I've been looking forward to this. And you know what sucks about this? I wanted to wear this for Pride Parade. And I opened it too late because Pride already happened, which is okay.
She didn't go, did she? Did she ever go with Feline? With Jade? Was that the Pride where they just went to a food truck? And that was the only clip from Pride was a quick food truck of French fries or something? No, that's not the Betsy I mean, it could be, I guess, but it's not the Betsy Johnson. No, this just has gay stuff all over it.
This is a dress. I can wear this whenever. It doesn't have to just be for Pride, obviously. Please look how adorable. It's just a bunch of little doodles, which totally reminds me of me because this is...
It would be adorable if you were bringing your 6-year-old child to the family-friendly Pride Parade. We have family-friendly Pride events all over Toronto. That would be an adorable thing for your 6-year-old child to wear.
That's how I draw. I just think it is adorable. So it's time to try her on.
Remember these try-ons with the dress?
Okay, this is one of my most favorite dresses that I've bought in a while.
I never saw that dress
again. It's a little long for my liking. I wish I would have gotten a size 3, if I'm being completely honest. It is really long. I don't want to cut it. I have cut dresses before. I don't know what to do. What should I do? I don't know.
It's a good length on her. I don't know why she thinks it's too long.
This is how she looks. She's super cozy. The material is
fantastic. She's never worn that.
So this is how she looks up close. I literally feel like I designed this.
I think it must have been Jade who gendered everything around her. I'm guessing it was Jade who would go, "Oh, she's good," or she's like, because remember at this time period how much it used to drive us crazy? Amber gendered everything. Everything was she, and girl, every piece of clothing was she's this and she's that, and it drove me nuts. And she just doesn't do it as much as she used to. I think that was a Jade thing. I think Jade was the one who introduced gendering objects to her. She just doesn't do it anymore. There was something that she pointed out that was I know, Penny, you're being silly, but she pointed out something was a he recently, because I was like, oh, I guess that's he. I've never heard anything referred to as a he before. I can't remember what the hell it was now. Yeah, look at the pause.
I used to make posters that look identical to this.
Was it the lamp?
How am I celebrating Pride Month? Eating a lot of pasta. I should probably get off. I should go. I need to go. I'm sorry.
Penny.
Ready right now? I'm not done yet. Your girl is going to Pride, right?
This is the most recent Pride, so we're right up to the future now. What an amazing history she's had with Pride.
It is storming, but it's supposed to pass. So let's keep our fingers crossed that Pride is still going to happen today.
There's your furry.
Picture with a shirt?
I mean, we could do that too. Yeah.
Do you think she counted that as one of the people who asked for her photograph? The guy said, you know, at Pride, everybody that wears things like that, they love getting their photos taken with you. Everybody's happy to get their photo taken at Pride. And he said, you want to get a picture with the shirt too? And she was like, yeah, I guess we could do that. But we never saw the picture. But do you think she counts that as somebody asking for her photograph in public?
Pussy power.
Yeah, behind all the tents. She's behind the barricades. Like, this is how, when I want to zip up Church Street on Pride Day, this is where I go, behind all the tents in the marketplace, because you can walk up there, but it's not crowded. That's not crowded. There's nobody. She could be walking up the middle of the street, no problem.
I'm obsessed.
Again, every shot from behind the tents, you're absolutely right. Get a couple of queens.
Scream as loud as you can. My half, ready. 1, 2, 3.
She can't even yell in a crowd. She's so self-conscious. She can't even yell in the crowd. But this is the girl who went right up to the protesters and was talking to the lesbian beside her, and she's gone. Yeah. Girl, no. You are shit terrified to talk to anybody. You're not going up to anybody and saying anything.
So we're at Sunflower. I got some fruit, mashed potatoes, and salmon. Today is where I'm like, yep, life is beautiful. There were so many things I could have vlogged, but those very things are just things that I experienced without even taking out my camera. I'm sorry. I just had so much fun. I got this fan, and I've never been good at opening these, at all, but so cute. I'm obsessed. I met literally so many subscribers today. So if you saw me today and we took a photo, send it to me. You guys were so freaking sweet. I can't.
So that's Amberlynn's Pride experience. It's exciting, right? She's, in my opinion, she's never really been to Pride. Girl, unless, you didn't even have a drink. Pride is a party, man. And yes, you can certainly, there's sober Pride too. But, I mean, she hasn't done Pride the way a young girl in the LGBTQ plus community who wants to be part of the Pride. Not everybody does. I know Tim and his partner hate Pride. They hate it. They can't wait to get out of town. But she claims to love it and be so supportive of her community. But she does nothing. My God, I support her community more than she does. Because it's fun. It's a great friggin' community. Why wouldn't you want to ride on the tailcoats of that? Nobody parties better than Pride Weekend, I tell you. I'm sort of sorry that I don't have the wherewithal. I'm not inspired to go to the drag ball, which is going on right now. It's got the drag ball today, I think, is from 2 p.m. until 11 p.m. That's a lot of drag. That's a lot of drag. But you never know. Maybe on Discord I might walk over there later. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to stream some from the Pride Parade tomorrow. But I think Ella's right. I think I'll just do it in the Discord. Bugger YouTube. They're not going to pay me for it anyway. And, if we're on YouTube, we could get some ugly people. Last time we got a couple of ugly people. We don't need that. So, if you want to come and join us at the Pride Parade and you're not a member, do grab a channel membership. Also, Discord is fun. We play games, we watch movies, and you can find out about all the trips we go on and share pictures of your pets. How much more can you want from one damn Discord? Really? Well, it's 7:30. I'm getting hungry, and I literally woke up this morning thinking about maths. Which of course is the acronym for Married at First Sight Australia, which is the trashy TV show that we are so engaged with in the Discord right now. So we're going to get to that at 8 o'clock tonight. What's for dinner? No, ceviche. I am a broke ass motherfucker, you guys. I am eating at home for weeks. I'm not ordering anything, which is good. It's fine. It's fine. I'm broke because I'm irresponsible and I've been traveling and enjoying life and having amazing experiences, and I don't give a shit about money. It'll happen. We'll figure it all out, right? C'est la vie. Así es la vida. Anyway, I can't eat pasta penne. It's carbs. What's wrong with you? Actually, I think I might, now that I said that, I might have frozen pizza. I have a little bit left. I just started buying this one called Red Baron from Walmart. It's actually really good for frozen pizza. I'm not a big fan of frozen pizza, but the Red Baron, it's pretty good, especially once you add olives. Yeah, baby. Adding olives to the frozen pizza. I gotta go eat. I'm starving. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me here on this little retro day, looking at Amber's Pride. Come and join us in the Discord so you can have fun tomorrow and see how Toronto celebrates Pride, because it's kind of a big deal around here. I will see you guys. You don't like Red Baron? I kind of like it. You guys all hate it? I kind of like it. I hate frozen pizza. They all have too much sauce. And Red Baron doesn't seem to have too much sauce. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow in the Discord at the Pride Parade. And I will see you guys on Monday, because Amber uploads a new vlog on Monday, and don't we love it? We just love it. We love every minute of it. It's so exciting. I can't hardly wait. I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock in the Discord watching Married at First Sight Australia. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's in 27 minutes, skier. All right. Thank you guys for joining. She want to give a real face before we go? Bobo? Bobo. Hi. Oh, I guess it would help if you actually could see his camera. So there's Rio. He's here to say goodbye to you too. Thank you all for joining me and sleepy Rio and his monkey. And I will see you all in the Discord. And if not in the Discord, I'll see you on Monday for a reaction. Have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Pride to those of you who celebrate. And hasta luego. Oh, what's the thing I tell you? What do I always tell you? Until we meet again, you know the routine, just be kind. And hasta luego. Now I remembered.